Hello, beloved. Thank you for joining me today. Today, I want to share something with you from the book of Matthew, chapter 16. Matthew, chapter 16, and I'll be reading from verse 13 to 15. Matthew 16, 13 to 15. It says, When Jesus came into the coast of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, Whom do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? And they said, Some say that thou art John the Baptist, some Elias, and others Jeremiah or one of the prophets. He saith unto them, But whom say ye that I am? Now, amazingly enough, the first question went for others. The first question was, Whom do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? And they got diverse answers. Some said he was John the Baptist, some said he was Elijah, and others said he was Jeremiah or one of the prophets. Now, what is striking over here is the question Jesus asked in verse 15. He said, But whom say ye that I am? Now, look at something in verse 16. 16 says, And Simon Peter answered and said, Thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. I personally believe that it's possible that when he asked that question, nobody had an answer, and then Peter just spoke to build them out. Now, I'm saying this because of the context in which it appears. You can see that it's possible to hang around someone and not really know who the person is. And I believe that is how the scenario was presented, where they thought they knew who he was. They thought they had been with him for some time. They thought they were his disciples, so it was automatic that they knew who he was. Only for Jesus to ask them that, Who do you say that I am? And the question was posed to them, and now Peter had to build them out and speak by the Spirit of God. There's a simple question I have for all of us this morning. Who do we say that he is? Is it possible that we don't really know him? Is it possible we may have been in the kingdom for some time, but we've not developed a personal walk with him? I think it's possible. So today the question is this: who do we say that he is? Do we have an answer to that question? Are our hearts open to a personal walk with the Lord? Or are we just hanging around church? It's possible many people just play church. They just hang around church. They may be very religious, active in church activities, but they may not have a personal walk with God. Today I just want to admonish you to build that relationship with the Lord. God's arms are wide open, not just for a relationship that we had from the time we got saved, but for a continual fellowship in that relationship. That is my admonishment to you today. To build your personal relationship with the Lord. How? By spending more time with the Word, by spending time in prayer, by spending time fellowshipping with the Lord. And I believe that is what God expects of us as Christians. Thank you for joining me, and God richly bless you. Bye-bye.